There we go. Now I actually got this out of the way. But anyway, sorry guys, I'm a bit flustered. I'm very frustrated. I was trying to actually post this on the Marvel Universe 2K14, like YouTube channel, guys. So I'm not happy right now. I couldn't get in on the actual web page. But anyway, I wanted to let you guys know about something. Tomorrow night, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and at 6 o'clock West Coast time, um, on the Marvel Universe 2K14 site, we're going to have a live from the bullpen-esque segment. Now, let me explain this a little bit. This was an idea that I came up with that I thought would be fun. And this is for anybody who is a part of the site, is, say, like a viewer, or any of you guys who follow us on YouTube, etc. I'm sorry, guys. I had to turn that off for a moment. Whoop. Sorry. I'm trying to figure this out because I'm actually, guys, on Skype, chatting with, Mr. J and all of them. So it's like they're talking as I'm talking. Although I'm pretty sure you can't hear them. If you can, I'm sorry. But anyway, guys, I actually, while I'm adjusting the volume here, um, sorry, I'm trying to get. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. I'm like all widdly waddly here right now. But anyway, let me get to the task at hand. Okay, what is from the bullpen? It's basically an idea, guys, that I came up with that I thought would be fun for everybody who writes for the site and everybody who views the site. And the idea is just for us to talk about, okay, what future plans we have for our titles, and what are we going to do in possibly the near future, like future titles that we'll be doing or future titles that will come to the site, alternate universes, those kinds of things. So it's not really a live topic discussion, but it's more like it gets you guys, not only on YouTube, but people who actually follow us on the site, it gets you guys involved. So you guys get to ask us questions, you get to, talk about your favorite titles, we get to talk about, what we enjoy in terms of writing our titles. We also, like I said, we talk about the future of our titles, what are we going to do with our characters, and where are we going to take them, and possible future titles that we're going to work on, especially in alternate universes that we're considering, going into or expanding upon. And many other topics, guys. Many other topics that we've considered. And so on and so forth. But also, I think it's a good chance, as not only from the bullpen, us giving, announcements, and also like adding small contests and contributions for you guys, but really fun stuff. We want to make, the idea with Marvel Universe 2K14, especially the From the Bullpen segment that I came up with, guys, it's simply just a way for us, the writers, to interact with you guys, the fans, kind of similar to the way that Marvel back in the 60s, had From the Bullpen, which is where I got that idea from. Stan Lee coming up with the idea of actually like getting letters from actual fans and answering them in the comic columns of each, book that they had, or weekly newsletter. So it's kind of something that I thought would be cool with the other writers. Everybody dug it, even Chris, who actually, for the most part, runs the site, is pretty much the site owner. So yeah, that's basically it, guys. That's it in a nutshell. Just kind of like a live Q&A or a live G+ hangout. So And also, one cardinal rule that we set up is that whenever we do these things, we want to at least have a minimal of 5 people, because I think 5 is a good number, and it also gives each of us to really not only lengthen the hangout, but also it gives us plenty to talk about, and also it's good for like brainstorming, and also in case like, say for example, there's like 5 of us, like there's me, Chris, and say like, Tony, Serpentine451, or Mr. J, formerly known as J.L. Gould, or Craig Simon, or anybody else that really, is on the site. And that's, I think, something that is great as well, is because it also gets a lot of our other writers that you don't see too much, and some that aren't even on YouTube. You actually get a chance to interact with them and talk to them. So it's kind of a win-win situation with this idea. It gets you guys more involved with the site, telling us what you think and what you like, and potentially what we get to work on and ask, questions on, how we feel, how we are plotting out our characters and whatnot. But I think it's also good for us as well, because then it makes us feel like, okay, it's not just our fellow writers that enjoy our stuff, and it's not just our fellow writers that will get involved, but also we get fan interaction, which is what we're looking for lately, guys. We've already established our site, we've established most of our titles and our characters and everything, but now we just want to build a fan base. And this, I thought, would be a great idea, guys, to actually... And this, I came up with this idea too right when we actually began 2K14. I thought, hey, this could be something fun that we could do in the near future once we start establishing our site, which is pretty much, in my honest opinion, where we're at. So that, guys, is what, is pretty much what we're going to do tomorrow. What we're going to do tomorrow, I'm going to get this posted. Hopefully it'll, process in time, and hopefully I can get the link out to, say, Chris and Mr. J or anybody else, so they can actually like either favorite this to the feed, add it on their Twitters, their Facebooks, etc. Try to get this out, on short notice, and see how many of you guys will hopefully turn out. But anyway, guys, I've rambled on. It's almost close to 8 minutes, a little bit longer than I wanted to do. I just thought I'd make this quick announcement vid that we're going to do the very first episode of From the Bullpen. I'm hoping it'll be a fun experience. I'm hoping you guys will come and, actually bring questions, and that, we all actually have fun doing this thing. So with that, I'm going to sign off. I'm going to get back here on Skype and, talk with the guys and, shoot the shit for a little bit. So, I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow night, the majority of you at least.